Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back into the grass. This reminds me of Breath of the Wild for some reason, these flowers in the grass. But anyway, welcome back to Spyro the Dragon, and of course Sparks the Dragonfly. Get it? Dragonfly, in case you were wondering. Welcome to the Magic Crafters world. We're in Hub World 3 right now, after completing the second one in the previous episode, and also immediately taking care of the hub world itself, 100% complete. And therefore, our next goal is to glide into Alpine Ridge, or almost glide into it and jump the rest. My apologies. I was planning on doing another interesting intro. And once again, like always, I failed. But at least let's make sure we're not going to fail when it comes to the platforming. We're here to play a game after all. And I'm here to show it off. Alpine Ridge is going to be the first normal stage here in the Magic Crafters world. Let's go see what we have. Hopefully not a whole lot of druids, because I don't like those guys. We'll see. Here we are. Well, I can already see druids, so bad luck for me. There's nothing here on the edges, sneakily hidden. Oh, howdy sir, you're a big guy, so let's flame you. And you are a metal guy, so you are going to be charged. All tricks we know from the first world, they still apply. Oh. And also make sure you don't get flattened, by the way. I don't think Sparks likes that a whole lot. Okay, more of these moving druids. And apparently these guys can also ride these animals. Not sure if I agree on that. Oh, these green druids are getting ambitious now. It seems they have expanded the number of things they can actually move around. Staircases and stuff like that. It seems they really enjoy being a nuisance. Okay, this looks very tempting. Both of these guys actually walking around like this. So let's kill them in one charge. It's not an achievement this time around, but still. There is still an achievement, of course, in this stage, but something different. Let's go rescue Zane, the first dragon of this stage.
Oh, Spyro! You're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not!
Oh, good. I didn't think so.
Yeah, you're the only one who's afraid of them. We know that we actually need to charge. Flame them. Almost mixed it up myself, so it's a good thing another dragon actually reminds us of it. Hey, I can see that in the distance. That looks like something we can glide to. And get to a little bit of a secret island. And you are not impressing me, sir. Your magic is way too slow. We can take care of you before you can actually take care of the scenery again. Oh, these guys actually really remind me of the Wizrobe from Breath of the Wild. I've been getting reminded to Breath of the Wild lately a lot. As if a new Zelda game is about to come out. Oh, Tears of the Kingdom, why are you still not a thing yet? Oh, probably because it's still not May. Let's go climb these steps before these guys can actually move them back. Pretty obvious that is what their plan was. But we are not going to fall for that. Oh, speaking of falling, as you can see there's endless pits everywhere on the stage, so falling is definitely something you don't want to do. It's instant death, costing you a life. Wouldn't be such a bad thing for me because I've got plenty of those by now, so. But still, I'd like to keep at least a few of them, if you don't mind. I'm not going to die in easy stages like these, come on. Who does that? Let's go time this jump correctly. Because otherwise we're still going to die, of course. Yeah, there you go, you coward. If we're standing right beside you, then you're suddenly not as tough anymore. Let's go enter the final room of the stage. At least I'm pretty sure this was the final room. It's a very big room, so don't worry. Not like we're almost there yet. Ah, there we are. And that is what I was looking for. We still need to wait to actually get on there. The firework crates actually on these pillars over there. And that's going to be achievement. And of course also gems. The chests also have gems. But first we're going to rescue a dragon. This one is Eldrid.
Thank you for releasing me.
And that guy strikes me as an alchemist. I'm actually surprised they didn't give him more dialogue. He does strike me like the kind of dragon that took a while to design. But anyway, not really important. What is important is our adventure. That one still continues, of course. Like the game always says, the adventure continues. Let's do this side area first. Obviously, this is not continuation, so... And boom! You guys are too big for boom, so you are going to get flamed. Putting a gem total on 313. Not too sure if I missed any. It's been a while actually that I missed gems in the last couple of stages. Let's keep up with that trend. I would agree on that. Ooh, interesting. Trying to surprise me, eh? Of course, I knew it was coming, so... let's go in here. This looks like a dead end on the map, so... Yeah. Oh, there's also a life here. Let's pick you up as well. Already approaching 30 lives, it seems. Oh, and here's also another firebox crate. Remember how these work? The chief over this stage actually involves these things, so be prepared to actually find a couple more of those. Flame and charge. Spyro's motto in life. Flame and charge. Don't you agree, Zander?
Great work, Spyro. If you keep this up, you'll learn all the tricks of the magic crafter's world.
I've already learned all of the tricks. It's not like this game actually gives you more moves the later you get. But that is more a thing for Spyro too. Oh, this looks like to be a shortcut back to the beginning. The only way back to the beginning, in all honesty. Because of that middle corridor. And that is a jump you can never make in reverse order, so... If you ever need to get back to the beginning, that's how you need to go. We are gonna go elsewhere. We're going to find the pillars where the 3 fireworks crates are. We need to light all of them in order to get the chief over the stage. At least according to my notes, so... That's probably going to be true. And because of the range of these things, always make sure you jump away. Otherwise you're going to get blown up. So light them and jump to the next pillar. Well, at least the achievement actually counted. Oh. What a way to get your first death in the project. Completely missing the jump. Did not really take into account that Spyro actually makes a turn before charging if you hold the control stick. However, we do need to do this part over again, because as you can see there's also blue gems in all of these crates. And those I actually didn't pick up yet, so... No, with this one it's even a yellow one, so... It's not 15 gems, it's even 20 gems. But at least something we still need to get. Okay, there we go. Was that so difficult? Apparently it was. Let's go glide in here now. There's an egg thief running around here, but there's also a dragon. Kelvin.
Remember that these blue thieves have stolen eggs outside the Magic Crafter's world as well.
Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
Don't you mean to say we've already taken care of them, Spyro? Because, I count 2 dragon eggs in Magic Crafters. So I'm pretty sure we've already taken care of them. But that's just my opinion. And who cares about my opinion? But at least we're going to chase another egg thief, as you can see. And the way this pathway is lined out, you can clearly see The intended way is to actually chase him again. The traditional way, you might say. No more fancy tricks like the previous two we got in the Magic Crafters hub world. Oh, we also got the final gems here. That's a good thing. Now we're going to chase you. Run as fast as you can. Cut corners if you can. To actually gain up on him a little bit more. And then strike at his jump. Because you can see the jump over here slows him down a little bit. But we can keep on going full speed. That is where we want to grab him. We use the pathway to get close to him. If we're close enough. Which is not now. Apparently need another lap. At the moment we're close enough, we can actually either charge at him or quickly flame him. And that way grab him. Now. There's a little bit of a pause before he starts running again. And that is our moment to strike. 100% level complete. Therefore, we need to go find ourselves an exit. And yes, you don't have to tell me I can also select exit level from the menu. I know you can also do that. But it actually feels a lot more appropriate to actually return home with the return home portal. I actually only use the exit level the moment I are really far away from the portal. Or I simply need to get out of the level in between getting stuff. But that's more for later Spyro games. Here in the first Spyro game you can pretty much always clear the entire world before moving on to the next one. In Spyro 2 that is no longer the case. There you're not always able to actually clear an entire level. But we're not talking about Spyro 2 quite yet. Let's go focus on Spyro 1 for now. Oh great, these guys would respond as well. But luckily we don't have to care about them. Including you, stupid egg thief. You don't even have an egg anymore right now, so... You we're definitely not going to care about. But we are going to care about the next stage. So let's go supercharge our way in there. Or maybe not, because apparently we can't make the turn. Never mind then. Another introduction failed. I'm getting good at that, it seems. Now let's also make sure we get good at clearing levels. The last one I actually died on accident. It was the first death of the project, so hooray! But let's make sure we do better here in High Caves. The next stage. In the Magic Crafters world. Okay, loading screen over. Let's see if I remember this stage. Oh yeah, it's this one. Yeah, but these spiders. Oh, spiders. These guys are actually indestructible. They can destruct us. And as you can see, the moment we actually get on their level, they will immediately start charging at us. So going through here is apparently not an option. We still need to take care of these guys eventually, of course. But we can do it from here. So let's go take this pathway instead. There's plenty of wizards here, also a couple of new ones. As you can see, we have wind mages now. Or must I call these guys airbenders? Yeah, I've been watching The Last Airbender way too much. Don't ask. Let's go... nope. Almost did not see you coming. Let's go wait for the next one. These little side areas are obviously meant for that. Staying safe for the cyclones that actually start coming in from these airbenders. And let's jump... No, let's rescue the dragon first. Here we have Cyrus.
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
Yeah, I can agree on that, Cyrus. The green druids are also my favorite enemies in this game. Not sure why they're doing this, but still. It seems they are having a good time, at least. Bam. Yeah, there should be everything in here. So let's move back to the top of our little tower. So we can jump to some different kind of towers. Teetering towers. Remember Mario Party, everybody? And stuff like this should look familiar to you. We are going to take care of you guys. Bam! And the moment they are out, immediately the tower will also stop teetering. Making the next jump a little bit safer. But do make sure you plan it correctly, because otherwise this guy can also still surprise you. And reach the next building, all the way in the north. Let's go open you up. And speaking of opening up, I also need to open up my pause menu, I think. Because we need to start talking about skill points again. Yes, indeed, this level also has one. As you can see, high caves, burn hidden painting. Sounds very mysterious at first. But we're talking about this now because the painting is actually in this building. Right over there. Very well hidden. When I actually played this game for the first time a couple of weeks ago. This took me quite a while to find. But luckily I remembered for now, making it a lot easier. And most of all, a lot quicker. But here we go. Gem count also going over 100. Let's move on to the central area of this stage. Let's rescue Ajax.
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
Ah, so that's how we're going to take care of these bugs. Allow me to say that technically spiders are not bugs. But still, this is the other end of that cave you saw at the beginning. However, on this side of that cave there is a supercharge hill. And supercharge makes us invincible. And therefore saying, it is our way, first of all, also a way to run through sheep. But also a way to plow our way through the normally indestructible spiders. They are now gone. So let's go pick up all of the gems they left behind. Either in the chests or because of them dying. And of course also the gems just lying around here. Normally impossible, or at least very unsafe to get. But now we have all the time and room in the world. Nothing to worry about. However, should be over here somewhere. Yeah, here. There's more of these spiders. However, there's also a staircase in front of it. And therefore making it impossible to get there with the supercharge. But there's still spiders here. How are we supposed to get past here? Well, this part we do have to take some risk. We need to run. However, there's a druid here who would normally actually block the exit. So we need to make sure he dies first. Before we start making a run for the exit. And the same deal here. We need to do it the second time. As you can see, there's a druid standing over there. Run towards him before the spider gets to you. Kill him so he cannot block the exit anymore. And then we make our way to the exit. Find a new type of fairy in this game. A purple one. And these have special powers. We give a kiss on the dragon's nose. And we get the super flame. It does not make us invincible, as you can see. But it does power up our flame. Strong enough to actually take out these spiders. And taking them all out will give us the Chivo Arachnophobe for beating all of the metalback spiders. Awesome move, the super flame. We will obviously hear more of that later as well. This is clearly not the only time we're going to deal with that in this game. Then this part over here in the east should be the final part of this stage. Here's some fireworks, so let's light them up. 2 more, doing both at the same time. Awesome. Next up. Yeah, let's go to the supercharge hill because there's a couple of stuff on the other side over there. Really far in the distance. And you can also see a couple of fairies flying around there, so don't worry about falling. This is the first true stage in this game making use of the supercharge, so the game is still lenient here. There's no endless pit here. The fairies will always drag you back if you fall. don't count on the game always doing that. In this little cave over here, we can actually find Cedric.
Try combining your supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
Yeah, one step ahead of you, sir. I was already talking to these people about jumping really far distances with the supercharge. Because I did point you out there was an island all the way in the distance, in the northeast. And that is indeed something we can still reach. You might think that is way too far. There's no way you can jump that far or glide that far. And I must agree, normally you can't indeed. But with supercharge, our capabilities of jumping, at least in a lateral sense, increase by a lot. Just look at the distance. Looks impossible at first. But allow me. Jump! There we go! Awesome. Couple of gems in here. Almost giving us 400. And we should be able to actually jump this. Really difficult, but would be a little bit quicker than actually going back towards the main area and do the supercharge again. No. It was worth a shot. Hey, but at least I can now show off what the fairies actually do. Like I explained, there's no empty spits in this stage. But that does not mean that we cannot reach this ledge all the way in the distance. But that is one of the awesome things about the supercharge. No matter how far things seem to be at first, pretty much every single distance you can actually overcome with the supercharge, combined with the jump and glide. Okay, I don't care about falling into the water there. Only cost me 1 health, so I've got plenty of health. Especially since on the other side there's still a couple of sheep. Oh, what am I saying? There's also one on this side. So, let's grab you then. Let's return. There's still a couple of things on the south we need to get. Let's go charge again. Make a turn. And jump. And miss the jump. Oh, I'm so lucky this stage still has these fairies to save us. But like I said, this is going to be the only stage that happens, so... What am I even doing? I can jump this normally. Doing things way too complicated again. Or no, I must admit I just simply like the supercharge way too much. I even use it if I don't have to. Alright, this second active actually has a pathway of its own. But this one actually requires some old-fashioned chasing again. However, I'm going to do that in the second lap, if you don't mind. The first lap I'm going to use in order to get all the gems in here. Still missing 2. And they're over here, so thank you! At least that is complete. Final thing we need to do is grab the egg from this thief. And this is not the shortcut, so I'll remember to take the left side. But that's going to be for another playthrough, because this time I don't need to do it. I can grab you right over here. 100% level complete. And even got the achievement. So, we can leave. And looking at my time, and this has been it for today. Thank you all for watching the continuation of Spyro the Dragon within Spyro Reignited Trilogy. We are done with the first 2 levels of the Magic Crafters world, and also got everything in the Magic Crafters world itself. So next time we should be able to finish it. At least, hopefully. I will try. I promise. See you folks next time. And Treecks out.